I was hunting with my falcon when I saw that bear laid out on the roadside with a cold dead stare. She'd met her in by a Dodge or a Ford, so I hoisted her in on the back floorboard. Now I'd planned to cook or maybe make some stew, but I was late for plans, food and drinks too. So I thought, why not plan a little bloodbath and stage a prank in the park on the back path? They call me Bear Meat Bobby, don't care for the death toll. I've got a worm in my brain and a prankster's soul. From rawhide to headlines, I do what I want. Put a bear on a bike like a pranking savant. There's a photo of me with my hand in her maw. Some folks say it's gross, others it's against the law. But I just laughed with a glint in my eye. Said, come on, you know that's funny, so don't lie. It wasn't for fame and it sure ain't a sin. Just a man with a bear and a shit-eating grin. You can keep your decorum, your outrage or shame. I'm a Kennedy, baby, we invented the game. I'm Bear Meat Bobby, life strange and gory. Got a cub on a bike and a conspiracy story. If the worm in my brain writes the rest of my speech, just know it was fed on bear brains and bleach. Maybe that's where I got my brainworm, he said at the end. Who talks about a brainworm like a dear old friend?
You cued the clips, wrote headlines about our flattened lips. But we were chilling, eating chips, while you screamed pre-written scripts. You brought your pitchforks to the stage and swore we'd fly into a rage. But all we saw, a dumb debate about a pun not worth the hate. Oh no, a pun about jeans. Quick, someone alert the thought police. We weren't mad, you were just keen to fight a battle no one needs. You try to frame it like a war, but we just laughed and closed the door. Sorry babe, we're not your trope. We've got bigger things to quote. She said jeans and you thought scandal. Lit the match, then dropped the candle, then blamed us for the flames. But we stood back and watched your games. You can't go viral without a foe, so you made one up, good show. But truth be told, we didn't bite. You swung at air and called it a fight.
We demand apologies for this tasteful commercial pun. Said no
Democrat ever. Yeah, we're not mad, we're just bemused by all the drama you reused. The gang you tried to trend became unglued, 'cause nobody was mad but you. We like our jeans, we like our puns. We're not the ones who spoil the fun. It's not that deep, go take a breath. This ain't the culture war you dreamt.
coming soon. Cancel culture crisis, the musical. Spoiler, no one gets canceled.
Last season on Freedom's Got Talent, 2 jokers, 1 mic, and a very fragile planet.
Now the circus returns, and oh, what a twist!
Who's canceled, who's trending, who's even on the list? They tried to cancel me on Tuesday, but I trended by Thursday night. Tried to boot me off the airwaves, now my merch is flying like a right-wing kite.
I said a thing, they got mad,
but my ratings climbed. Ain't that rare?
oh no, they came for your joke.
But not your tax-dodging stocks.
Free speech is a fortress
With premium cable locks. Cancel culture crisis, the musical's begun, where the villain tells the punchline, then claims he was the one. Sued for satire, fined for a pun. They're burning down the studio just for fun. They canceled Colbert, blame the bear, then tried to take Kimmel out midair. FCC's got a list and a mic in hair, shouting that joke is contraband. Carr said, nice network you've got there. Shame if it vanished into thin air. Truth's a trap, your jokes are crimes, but stocks don't lie in perilous times. Who pulled the plug? Who cut the feed? Who lit the match and who watched it bleed? Cancel culture crisis on Broadway and beyond, where free speech walks a tightrope while the tyrants wave their wands. You call the crowd, now fear their song. Turns out the audience sings along. We regret to inform you that your joke did not pass inspection. It was labeled dangerous satire and flagged for improper giggling. The Department of Humor Compliance has entered the building, and yet the laugh lives on. Cancel culture crisis is curtains or a crown, where the jester's on a watch list and the king is burning down. You can ban a belly laugh, can't suicide. Comedy's a phoenix, baby, try to make it die. Next time on Freedom's Got Talent, the truth goes on trial, and the punchline testifies. Portland's burning down, they say. Better run, it's Judgment Day. But the coffee shop is doing fine, and my croissant had extra shine. Smoking fire, where's the proof? All I see is sunshine on the roof, but he screams into the microphone like a toddler with a megaphone. Portland's burning, grab the news. Footage, spread the view. Portland's gone, the end is near,
said the man who lives in fear.
Portland's ashes, Portland's smoke. I stepped outside, must be a joke. I saw a protest, small and neat,
some TikTok said he wants soldiers, boots and guns to save us from yoga mom. Portland's burning, cue the lights. Zoom in close, don't show the sky. Portland's over, says the clown, who's never once come into town. Portland's rubble, Portland's doom. He screamed it loud from our loom. If you repeat a thing enough, some will swear it's true and tough. Doesn't matter what they see, only what they're told it be. Portland's burning, yes indeed, if your brain believes the feed. Portland's ruined, sound the bell, but here we just remold old well. Truth is boring, lies are loud, so he roars above the crowd. The city's fine, but he's come unglued.
They said a man fell yesterday, another fire snuffed out in spray. They shout for justice on the air, pretending still to offer prayer. They say a day in the world ignites, a headline bleeds, we brace for fights. No time to mourn, just count the cost. One shot fired, 1,000 lost. But vengeance isn't truth reborn, it's just a blade that we've suborned. We grieve a death by striking two, who bleeds for them and them for you. They are at war with us, he'd say, and bang the drums for Judgment Day. We watch our neighbors like the hawks, while people listen to the fox. They say them with a sharpened smile. Our breath breaks like we've run a mile. Pink hair, blue hair, tattoos and pride. It's not what they say, it's implied. There is no savior in the scope, no justice born from killing hope. You fight with fire, then curse the ash, and wonder why the good don't last. I heard the news and couldn't cry, had to wonder who's next, you or I. If grief's not safe and peace won't last, who will be hunted for someone's past? They dress it up in stars and stripes, then curse your skin, your voice, your type. Behind the shout of loud offense is hate-fed roar at all expense. A world on edge, a match held high. One man is gone, how many die? No truth in guns, no peace in rust, just broken lives and broken trust. They load the word just like a gun, then say it's over, justice done. But rage don't burn with clean cut lines, it scorches through and
She smiles like she means it, slow and sweet, dripping charm like ballet flats on the Sunday beat. How dare you question, she cries on cue, with borrowed pride and a filtered view. Oh, bless your heart for digging deep, but truth's asleep, you silly sheep. It's honey and hypocrisy, fresh from the spin machine. A little wave, a little wink, saying you know what I mean. She's got sugar in the soundbite, silver in the lie. And if you dare to question her, well, goodness, why? She paints the press as villains bold, for printing what the camera showed. She tilts her head, she plays the bell, morality stitched into her pastel. Oh, isn't that a coincidence, this mess of ours, pure innocence? It's honey and hypocrisy, dressed in blessed grace. She tells you when to hold your tongue with a calm and painted face. It's a dance of sweet distraction, a scoff, a dainty shrug. But don't look down, the floor is cracked and crawling with the bugs. She clutches pearls with practiced grace, a choir girl pout on a powdered face, pink cardigan and Sunday charm, with a silver cross to ward off harm. She sings free speech like a lullaby, while gagging questions on the sly. She's polished up but full of shit, a smooth enforcer wearing it. It's honey and hypocrisy, pipe through a pearly grin. The more she talks, the less you see, the more she pulls you in. But candy coats don't cure decay, and somewhere deep inside, the truth is tapping on the glass, and it won't let her hide.
Please like and subscribe. Every engagement keeps the dragons fed and the grove watered.